Dude, what's up? Anthrax, right? Dude, Anthrax. Honestly, I was thinking about this because I think Anthrax was really the first band I heard, heavy metal band, and I was like, oh yes. But Metallica was the band that made me want to play guitar. Uh, but Anthrax, Joey Belladonna, dude, I don't even know what to say, man. But let's rank these albums. Like, I'm sure people have done these, and a zillion of them or whatever. Everyone has their own reasons why, why they think things are what they are. But Anthrax has got a special place in my heart. And honestly, even going back to them now, listening to them, it's like, how were these guys like not bigger than they were? And they honestly weren't even like that big. I don't think they sold a platinum selling album until Sound of White Noise, I think, or something like that. It's something crazy. So like, they weren't like that. It's like they were popular, but like not to the extent you think they were. I guess I don't know. Like that's just the way it's perceived, I guess, right? But they just wrote the catchiest riffs, man. Like they're heavy but catchy, and then Joey Belladonna would like, I don't know. It was cool to hear him singing like regular over like heavy stuff. You know what I'm saying? I just like that mix and that combo. I don't like that all the time, but I believe that was a good combination right there. And yeah, so Anthrax, awesome. Here we go. Let's see what we have here. The first album for me, maybe for a lot of people, possibly, but the first album, number one, is Spreading the Disease. Oh, yes. There are bangers on there. AIR, Madhouse. I mean, it goes on and on. Like, there are some, almost every song on here, and you just listen through this entire album, right? It's just, that was the first album I listened to for Anthrax, and I was just like, oh man, And so, with that being said, number two is Among the Living. Yeah. Like, I Am the Law, Caught in a Mosh, Nice Fucking Life. I mean, dude, it's got so many awesome songs on that album. And Charlie Benante, like, again, this is what I mean by, like, underrated. Like, dude, his drumming is sick on that album. And yet, like, you still got people kind of, like, praising Lars Ulrich or whatever. Like, dude, and, like, look at what Charlie Benante's doing now. You know what I mean? Like, his drumming is incredible. So, Among the Living, definitely number two on my list, 100%. Like, even the guitar tone, I love the guitar tone that Scott and Ian gets. Like, just that, especially like I'm not in chin chin. Like that's just awesome, And the bass tone on it, dude, awesome production, awesome songs. That's number two. Let's see what we got next here. State of Euphoria. I remember buying this album. I bought it on a cassette tape with my friend. We were going away for like July 4th or whatever, and we went up to New Hampshire, and we stopped at like this like, kind of like a not Tower Records, but a Strawberries or whatever kind of place. And like, I saw State Euphoria, and I was like, I must get this. And like, I had like, I don't know, maybe $40 that my mom gave me. And I was like, I bought that, and I bought Persistence of Time. But yeah, dude, State of Euphoria, be all end all, antisocial. Finally, dude, there's like a whole bunch of bangers on that freaking album. Also, I don't even know what to say right now. I'm speechless because State of Euphoria, again, is full of just catchy songs, sick drumming, sick riffs. awesome singing. I love the backing vocals that they have too. I just don't know how Anthrax wasn't as popular or more popular than they were. Like, they're just so catchy. They write such catchy stuff. Anyways, I mentioned Persistence of Time. Here we are. That's the next one, man. Like, again, the way it opens up to the Belly of the Beast is an awesome song. Got the Time is for the longest time I didn't even know that was a cover. Like, but yeah, that's another great album. You know what? A lot of people said, "Oh, Persistence of Time" when Anthrax came out. Dude, that's a sick album. It's got heavy songs on there, man. Like, and of course, I'm like slipping on all the title names, but of the songs because I'm blind and I don't memorize them. But yeah, again, Persistence of Time is just full of just bangers all the way through, man. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's almost like the Metallica thing. It's like these 4 sick albums, right? Well, I mean, I didn't get the Fistful of Metal yet. That's the next on the list, but I'm going to finish my thought here. And then there's a drop off, but we'll get to that. So next for me is Fistful of Metal. Like, a lot of people be like, dude, why is that like way down the list? Well, because I started off listening to Joey Belladonna, and I went back and I heard that first album, and I was kind of like, ooh. Like, don't get me wrong, it's good, it's fine, it's okay, right? I mean, I like it, okay? But I'm just happy and glad that they ended up with Joey Belladonna from the, next albums out, because I just, just something about those guys together, making music. It's just, so, but I respect Fistful of Metal more than the dun 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 John Bush era. But before we get to that, I guess I noticed I forgot to put Attack of the Killer Bees on here, so I guess I put it after Fistful of Metal? Is that an insult? I don't know. You know what I mean? But I would have to say, anyways, here we go. The next one is like We've Come For You All. Not too familiar with it, it's. Then the next one is worship music. And then the one after that is For All Kings, and that came out in 2016, I think. So, again, the John Bush era stuff, it's like, the Sound of White Noise. Like, again, I had that reaction where it was like, you hear Fistful of Metal, kind of like, yeah, it's good, But you hear Joey Belladonna, you're like, yeah, that's what it should be, right? Same thing with Sound of White Noise. Don't get me wrong. Great era of Anthrax. Wrote great songs. I'm not a huge fan of them. That they're okay. They're fine, right? That they're Anthrax-y, right? But like, I just feel like when they're with Belladonna, they just, I don't know, something happens, and I don't know. Again, I don't hate the John Bush stuff, but it's like, if I'm ranking it, it's like, yeah, I'm being honest, dude. It's like at the bottom. Like, I don't even honestly like listen to it, because to me it just has a whole different like feel to it, I guess. I don't know. And again, I get people that like it, and John Bush has recently said how he wanted to like tour with Anthrax. I think that'd be awesome, honestly, because like, we put out like 3 or 4 albums with them at least, right? So like, that'd be cool to have Joey Belladonna singing songs, John Bush singing something, maybe both of them. Who knows? You know what I mean? Like, that'd be pretty cool. Like, that'd be cool to see. But who knows what'll happen with that? Who knows? But yeah, I mean, so that's my ranking. I know I went faster towards the end, but it's like, come on, I mean, they're great albums, but it's like, does really anything exist past Persistence of Time? I mean, let's be real, right? I mean, but you gotta love Anthrax. They're awesome. And if you have any album or bands you want me to rank or anything, send it your emails to hello@embraceyourstorm.com. Thank you for visiting the website. Thank you all for participating and being with me on this crazy journey. And thank you for listening and downloading. And hey, you know what? Embrace your storm. See ya.